John Stockton. Tom Gugliotta. Jason Kidd. Here's the tip. This is the matchup everyone's been waiting for. Crosses over. Way above the rim. Hands it to Malone. Here he comes. Hands off to Kidd. With the crossover. Really throws it through with authority. Oh, with the spin. Fires to Gugliotta. Gugliotta. Stockton. From outside. Hands off to Kidd. Kidd. Takes a crazy bounce off the iron. Hands off to Kidd. Again with the shot. Twisting and turning. Oh, rejected. Stockton. Dishes to Kidd. Kidd. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Stockton. That ball was on its way down. Hands off to Kidd. Kidd. No good. Rims off. Oh, rejected. He is really heating up. Stockton. John Stockton. Kidd. Dishes to Gugliotta. Hands it off to Stockton. He spun right by his man. Kidd. Quick fake. He is really heating up. Stockton. Right through. Kidd. Kidd. Awesome defense. He shoots. Hands it off to Stockton. Wide open for the three. And he grabs the ball. Gugliotta. Stockton. He'll try it again. Phoenix by a point. Hands off to Kidd. No good. Lets it fly. Kidd. He should have done. In this case, the playground is him. Hands off to Kidd. Kidd. Yes! The outside shot. Goes up high. Right through. Finds Kidd. Finds Gugliotta. He got down him. Stockton. There's nothing sweeter than an alley-oop. Kidd. With the baby hook. Hands it off to Stockton. Stockton. Hands off to Kidd. 4-3. Back up again. Gugliotta. At the horn. Look at him go. Fire. He missed again. Way above the rim. Hands off to Kidd. Kidd. Swish. Stockton. And he swishes it home. Kidd. Way above the rim. Swish! Finds Gugliotta. And slams it home. Hands it to Malone. Malone. it to Malone. Malone. A beautiful swish shot. Hands it to Malone. Stockton. Don't touch him, you'll burn your fingers. This guy's on fire. Short range. Shoots. What a time to get hot. How did he get through? He turns it over. Oh, that was a big-time block. Karl Malone. Get the crossover. And that'll put out the fire in a hurry. Dishes to Stockton. Stockton. Hands off to Kidd. Kidd. Stockton. Takes off on the foul line. Dishes to Kidd. Kidd. Puts it back up. Gugliotta. Tom Gugliotta. He just flat out leveled it. Finds Stockton. Stockton. He lays it up. Finds Kidd. Quick crossover. Hands it up to Stockton. There is 1 minute left. Finds Kidd. Kidd. Finds Gugliotta. Tom Gugliotta. Stockton. With a powerful dunk. Hands off to Kidd. 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 Utah up by 3. Utah by a point. Fire. A beautiful swish shot. Puts it flat. Stockton with the floater. Yeah. This guy is really heating up. Stockton. Finds Kidd. Smooth move. Up. From way outside. Kidd. Kidd. Hands it off to Stockton. Oh, he is wide open. To Kidd. Kidd. For 3. Oh, that guy just took a shot. Gugliotta. Utah up by 3. Stockton. To Kidd. Gugliotta. What was he thinking? To Stockton. And throw. That was a cheap shot. Gugliotta. To Malone. Kidd. Couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo. Short range. Finds Kidd. Malone. Airmail's missing. Twisting and turning from outside. Finds Stockton. Stockton. Great shot. Again with the shot. Finds Stockton. Half row. Stockton. He is really heating up. Long. It is all tied up. Stockton. To Kidd. Great fake. That was a cheap shot. Long. And he frees himself. Ripcord. There is 1 minute left. Hands off to Kidd. Hands it off to Stockton. Lays it up. Hands off to Gugliotta. This guy is really heating it. That was a cheap shot. Stockton! Hands it off to Stockton. Really skying! Bounds away! And he missed it! Kidd. Knocks it away! Quick fake! Kidd! Hands it off to Stockton. Lays it up! Hands off to Kidd. Kidd. Again, the shot won't go. Again, the shot won't go. Stockton. That's embarrassing. Kidd. Look at him go. Quick fake! Quick fake! Launches the three! Nothing but the bottom of the net! Malone! Hands off to Kidd. He'll take the three! Hands it to Malone! Malone! Nothing but nylon! This guy is really heating up. Hands it off to Stockton. Nice sportsmanship. Stockton! It is all tied up. Great fake. Kidd finds Stockton. Stockton! It is all tied up. Quick fake. With the off-balance jumper. He gets hit hard. Back up again. And he missed. He launches one. Finds Kidd. Kidd. Hands it off to Stockton. Lays it up. With the soft touch. Kidd. And scores. Stockton. Bounces out. Ripcord. Phoenix by a point. Hands off to Kidd. Dishes to Kidd. Dishes to Gugliotta. Tom Gugliotta. Puts it back up. A beautiful alley-oop. Hands off to Kidd. Kidd. Drains it. To Stockton. And he gets hit hard. He ties it with a three. Boom shakalaka. With the hesitation move. Stockton. Nothing but nylon. Kidd. Fading away. Finds Kidd. Right through. To Malone. A long two. Players. Kidd. With the hesitation move. 1 minute left in regulation. Stockton. It is all tied up. With the hesitation move. Again, the shot won't go. Holy smokes, what a dunk. Malone. Don't count him out yet. Again with the shot. They need to get something going here. They need to get something going here. The clock is ticking. Now they've got to find some way to get back into this game. Don't count them out yet. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. With the running one-hander. Kid. Oh, my. Don't count them out yet. Anything can happen. Kid. Quick crossover. And a fancy crossover.